Hello and welcome to Telecreations. In this video I will be detailing my Universal Monsters collection. Doesn't feel as uncanny as a lot of people might have, given how there's a lot of different variations of figurines and whatever for the monsters. But the first half of this video I will be detailing my DVD slots, my DVDs, my Blu-rays, my Steelbooks, all that jazz. And then the second half of this video will be focusing on my other room where I have all of my collectibles, which are mostly just Funko and line, so yeah. Anyway, let's dig into it. So first, of course, we do have the Coffin set. This is the Essentials Blu-ray collection. It does come with the booklet it's meant to come with. It just doesn't come with the little art posters that it's meant to come with. So it does have a little thing describing each and every movie that's on it. There is, of course, 8 films here: Dracula, Frankenstein, The Mummy, The Invisible Man, Bride of Frankenstein, The Wolfman, Phantom of the Opera, and Creature from the Black Lagoon. This being the more modern take on the Phantom of the Opera. It does come with the Essentials guide, which I prefer this over having all those little art posters, but it does fold out to have all of the movies on Blu-ray, which is really cool. If you want a bigger, in-depth look at this set, I do have a video on the channel where I just go into detail on it, because there is a lot to behold from this set. I did buy it second-hand, which is why it did not come with the little mini posters, but hey, look, to each their own. My only criticism of this set is the fact that it doesn't have a picture of Dracula on it, which is weird. You got Frankenstein's monster, the Wolfman, the Phantom of the Opera, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, the Bride of Frankenstein, the Invisible Man, and the Mummy. But no Dracula. Oh, yes, I am wearing a Creature from the Black Lagoon t-shirt. I also have a Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein t-shirts, because I really like these dudes. Now we go into my steelbooks. I do have the Creature from the Black Lagoon steelbook. This is not the Alex Ross version, it's just the regular 3D variant. Keep it, of course, safe and tucked in its protector. It's mostly just kind of a flat, almost matte finish in a way. Really nice design. And yeah, comes with a little collage on the inside with the ugliest looking creature you could possibly have designed, but that's fine. I really dig him. He's my favorite. He's one of... Yeah, I really like the Creature from the Black Lagoon. I have no idea why. I've seen the film like once. I just really dig the Gillman. So, yeah. Then, of course, we do have the Alex Ross version of the Bride of Frankenstein. It's a very, very beautiful steelbook. Alex Ross has done some great work on these ones. I'd like to get the Creature from the Black Lagoon, maybe even the rest of them at some stage, but yeah, it'll take a while. And yeah, got a nice inside collage again. This one's a really good film. I think this is probably arguably the best of the Universal Monsters in terms of movies. It's just so brilliantly made, which I think most people agree with in that demeanor. Some people, it depends on the person as well. You might not care for the Mummy or the Bride. Sorry, the Mummy. You might not care for Frankenstein or the Bride. Maybe you prefer Dracula. Maybe you prefer the more over-the-top performances or the cartoony natures. I do have 3 Blu-rays. I do have The Invisible Man from the Monsters collection that JD Hi-Fi had, as well as The Bride of Frankenstein, because we didn't have The Invisible Man, and I got The Bride of Frankenstein as a buy one get one free for horror, so it was like there's nothing else to buy. I did have the Creature from the Black Lagoon. I don't know where it is. I don't know if I sold it to someone or if I gave it to someone. I don't really know. It kind of vanished after I got the steelbook, so it is what it is. I don't really know what happened to it. Anyway, I do have the Creature, Revenge of the Creature. I plan to get the 3rd one at some stage, but I've heard that the 2nd and 3rd film don't have very good masters, so I got this really cheap as it was. I don't expect it to look very good, which is the only unfortunate factor of it. But hey, yeah, I don't really know. I don't even know what the 3rd one's called, to be honest. Creature Walks Among Us or something like that? It's something on that level. Anyway, I'm going to grab my DVDs. I'm not going to count remakes and sequels. So, this is the original creatures. do have the DVD collection. My dad had bought this as well as the other DVD collections I'm about to show off of the Wolfman. This is the Legacy collection, which comes with the Wolfman, the Werewolf of London, both of which I've seen. Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. I don't think I've seen that one. And She-Wolf of London. It also has Monster by Moonlight, an original documentary, and some other film historian stuff. These are pretty good collections. I definitely suggest getting the Blu-rays of them if you can. Of all of the Mummy ones we just have the first one. There you go. If we're going to be honest, they didn't really make any other good Mummy films. The Mummy films, they made very few and far between. Like, 3 of them over, like, 2 decades. The sequels were pretty meh. And I think they were better perfected by the Hammer Horror anyway, so the Mummy films are a bit overrated. That's just my opinion. I still like the first one. I just don't care for them. Along with the Mummy, we do have the Bela Lugosi Dracula. This is just the first film. Again, I don't know if the sequels are worth watching for the Dracula ones. I feel like the Hammer Horror ones again perfected more or less what was better of the Dracula films. Mostly because I didn't really start Bela Lugosi after the first one. But this one doesn't actually have the Spanish variant, which I am yet to watch. I do have that now because I do have the, of course, coffin set. And that's arguably considered the better one of the two because they literally filmed them back to back, as in scene to scene back to back. So, yeah, we'll see. I might get around to it eventually, but there you go. There's Dracula. However, we do have the Legacy collection for Frankenstein, and I've seen all of these. So this is Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, Son of Frankenstein, Ghost of Frankenstein, and House of Frankenstein. It's a really big set with some not very interesting artwork on the discs. Nevertheless, classic. That's all in terms of DVDs and Blu-rays. I'd actually thought it would take a lot longer to get through that. But hey, let's get on to my collectibles. And here we are, folks. My monsters. We have here, with 2 mystery minis of the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Obviously, very different in design from 2 different series. Nevertheless, quite cool. Here we are. Top shelf. What do we got? Phantom of the Opera. We have the Mummy from the 2017 film. We do have the Invisible Man, the glow-in-the-dark werewolf, and the glow-in-the-dark variant of Frankenstein. Which I'll show footage for the glow-in-the-dark now. We do also have, mint in his box, the Metalina Mutant. I do have the boxes behind them, which you can kind of see there, just at the back here. So I do still keep the boxes, if anyone is concerned. Then we have, I've got the Invisible Man's Chase, who's literally see-through. It's kind of cool. So the Chase variant of the Invisible Man. I do have the Metallic Creature of the Black Lagoon, the Black and White Bride and Creature and Frankenstein and the Mummy and the Wolfman. As well as the Bride, Frankenstein's Monster with Flower, the Dracula Mystery Mini with a candle, the original Dracula, and the Wolfman. Now if I take these fellows out, I do in fact have the Creature from the Black Lagoon and the glow-in-the-dark variant in hard stacks. The creature does, of course, glow. And in closing, we do have the Creature from the Black Lagoon. This is a Hikari figure, which I'll show you some light on it. So there's a lot of detail about it, of course. Creature from the Black Lagoon. There's actually a silver reflectance in the background, giving it kind of a mirrored effect. But as you can see there are 500 pieces only. It's known as Hikari Japanese Vinyl, but it's just actually Funko branded, as it says there. But yeah. that's my last creature, and one of the... it wasn't actually too expensive for me to buy, which was nice. But yes, those have been my Universal Monsters collection. There are, of course, quite a lot, especially in terms of pop vinyls and little figures and stuff. And as you can tell here, there's obviously a lot more figurines to the side, which is, yeah, I do have a lot of figurines. You can actually check those out on my Collector Creations channel, where I show off all of my collectibles. But yeah, outside of that, thank you all so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more. Oh, cannot forget this. I do in fact have a poster. That's a collectible, isn't it? Excellent. Well, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.